Good morning. This is Rich Meyers. It's One Voice with Rich Meyers. It's a special episode for YouTube. I haven't put any of these broadcasts up on YouTube in quite some time because I can see what's going on around me. And so many conservatives being censored and removed and suspended and removed from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter for not towing the political line that they follow here on Google, YouTube. And but this is important, and I want to do this. I want to have this here. I'm having a hard time getting word out, getting signatures on this petition after what we witnessed on November 6th, 2018, and for the 2 weeks afterwards as they continue to rack in House victories. They did successfully steal 3 or 4 Senate seats. So our total in the Senate is we've only gained 2 in the Senate, where we should have gained 6 or 7 seats in the Senate. This is as blatant as it can be. And Project Veritas and InfoWars and others chronicled the fraud on Election Day, before Election Day, after Election Day, and then Fox News, that was the big thing. Hours before the polls closed on the western side of this country, they called Congress for the Democrats, and the Democrats at that time had gained, I believe it was 3 seats they had flipped. And in order to achieve a majority, they had quite a ways to go. And now, we were following after the day after, November 7th, it appeared that we had weathered the storm, even though we had lost a few seats over the top, and the Dems had the House back. They had just a few more seats over the top in the House. So, people weren't as upset as they should have been. Should have been very, very upset, because there was a massive red wave that was wiped out by fraud. Now, when we were watching then, we were only seeing the beginnings of it. Over the week and a half, 2 weeks following, up to today, they just went nuts. In Florida, Georgia, California, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Texas, but especially the West Coast. We did manage to hold on to the Senate seat and the governorship in Florida. But they just went apeshit in California, flipping seats in conservative areas, not on Election Day or even after Election Day. They just kept bringing votes in afterwards for the weeks following until they got the result they wanted. The fraud is so, and now they're talking about 123% participation. I'm not sure the exact number. It's just that just sounds that just sounds like what I saw. And I don't have much time here, so I can't get into specifics. If you wanna see my, I can show you where my main channel is now. I keep this one here on YouTube for times such as these, but this is my One Voice with Rich Meyers on Patriot, which was Real Video, changed over to Patriot. I brought over everything that I had from YouTube, and I've since been here for several months. So, but the reason I'm here is to push this petition. It's very important. Must get 100,000 signatures. 100,000 signatures. And I've had this up since November 11th, 2018, where the day after Thanksgiving, the 23rd, 12 days. I'm in the 12th day, and I got 969 signatures, and I've been busting my rear end. Facebook, I put it on Facebook a little bit. I've given it to some friends and whatever, but I really don't. I don't hang out over on Facebook. I had several accounts. I got rid of all but one, and I use it generally for genealogy. I have a Twitter account. I had deleted my Twitter account, and I recreated it about a month ago. Month and a half ago, just in case I needed to because people are still over at Twitter and Facebook. Those that are still clinging on and hanging on, and then at Gab, which I'm at Gab all the time now, and I do my videos over at Patriot, but I want you to look at the special counsel on, this is what the petition is I created on November 11th, for a special counsel to investigate and correct reported organized massive nationwide election fraud. It's very obvious what happened this year. And in 2016, we caught them by surprise. But they've had 2 years to fix that which we stunned them with, just the numbers of Trump supporters that came out. Historic numbers. But their solution is just to put it all out in front of us, which is what they did. They put it all out in front of us. And I'm going to read this to you. We the people, after witnessing massive fraud across this nation on Election Day 2018, including video evidence of election officials directing illegal voting, electioneering, vote flipping, numerous voting irregularities, and the fact that Fox News called the House for Dems well before polls closed, as well as the coordinated silencing of conservative alternative media and voices across social media since August, demand the following. In response to all of the above, we demand the appointment of an independent special counsel to investigate rampant nationwide election fraud. We have no confidence that a count of legitimate votes have flipped the U.S. House and reject the results as currently stated, for reasons outlined above. And as I said, they had barely gone ahead on the day after the election. And in the weeks since, they have just massacred the House. They just massacred the House. And all the seats that they took were on the West Coast. Now, Fox News, to call it a couple hours ahead, they had to know. They had to know. And how many people didn't come and vote that might have kept some of these close, there are so many close races. How many people, when they heard Fox News say that it was done and over, how many conservatives, Trump supporters, Republicans said, screw it? Really, seriously, how can they get away with this? Fox News. Yeah, Fox News. They're no longer with the people, and I've known for a long time, but people are just starting to figure it out. For me, it's been since 2010 I saw the switch. When they switched off on Barack Obama and who he really is. And these are the consequences of ignoring Barack Obama, because everything we're going through now, all the attacks on Trump, why they have to stop him is because what Barack Obama represented. And I only have a few more minutes, and I want to get this up. So I would like to ask that people sign this petition. It's at the whitehouse.gov. You go to, it's petitions.whitehouse.gov/petition/special -council -investigate -in -correct -reported -organized -massive -nationwide -election -fraud. And that's kind of crazy, but I'll put the URL in the show notes. And I would like for everybody to sign it and to pass the link on, pass the video on, and you can see everything is blowing up around us. They're telling us what they're going to do. And now you got all these young socialists coming in on the Dem side, and I mean, they're giving themselves problems fighting the old school Dems. But anyways, I gotta leave. But please sign the petition, pass it on, and you can catch me over on Brighteon.